Hi there again. Welcome to Coffee Cooler. My name's Donna Kozik, and we are super excited to have a special guest here today from Lancaster Farm Sanctuary. And what's your name?
My name is Audrey, and I'm a here at Lancaster Farm Sanctuary. And off of me, I'm going to just put real start the show on. I feel like I'm a huge tour of all our residents here. Questions or comments, just chime in anytime. We're so glad to have you here today.
Okay, just so you know, your connection is not super strong, and it's sounding a little underwater and metallic-y, but we are getting somewhat of a picture. It's a little bit jumpy. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but we are getting a photo or a picture of the of your farm there. So very cool.
Are you guys able to see? I have a hot spot on, but I am inside the barn, which could be, it's raining here. So
it's a little bit, it's much better. It's better now, actually.
Okay, great. I just moved it to a different pocket.
Great.
We're learning as we go with all of these things.
I'm sure you are. Wow. So oh my gosh, this is taking me back to my farm days in Pennsylvania. Who do we have here?
Here we have baby Moksha. She is about 4-month-old cow. She's just having a snack here, and everyone's hanging out inside today because, like I said, it is rainy. And her barn mates are Kevin and Nan. They are a brother and sister, just a few months old, little baby goats we have here. They're just hanging out. Look, they're going to take a nap right on top of one another.
Oh,
they like
gosh.
Good morning, everyone. Guess what? I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning and it was snowing out.
Oh my gosh, Sharon! Snowing. It's raining in California and snowing in and where Sharon is, I think, in Canada. So yeah, we're speaking with the people from Lancaster Farm Sanctuary and meeting our little friends here today. So are they typically busy here in the morning like this, walking around, eating?
Absolutely, yeah. So that's kind of the cycle what I've landed on in giving these tours is that the residents here really they're living the perfect quarantine life because they spend their days napping, eating, playing, and repeating that cycle throughout the day. So it's a really very blissful life, and one of which they're very accustomed. So yeah, everyone had their breakfast, a little play, and then they'll probably have a little nap too. Moksha, when she really gets going, she likes to frolic around. Nan and Kevin like to climb on things. They like to chew nearly everything.
Yes, goats are famous for that. So I think you were saying in the beginning, if we have any questions for you, you can type them in the chat, and I will ask on your behalf. And my question, and I'm sorry, I missed the Bossie's name, the cow's name, and how old is that cow?
Her name is Moksha, and she is about 4 months old.
Okay, so it's a big 4-month-old for sure. And then I know another question we'll be getting is, where is Lancaster Farm Sanctuary located?
Sure, absolutely. We are in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, about an hour and a half west of Philadelphia, if you're familiar with Pennsylvania. And we really are a huge farming community by and large. And in that, we also have the East Coast's largest animal auction exists here in Lancaster County. And that is where it's a pretty sad place. So that is where many of our residents came from. Our mission is to provide sanctuary to farm animals and offer them a life of love and respect, and also to educate human beings about that kind of life as well.
Wow, that is just beautiful. Okay, so I misunderstood. I thought you were in California, but you were in Pennsylvania, which is my home state. I grew up near Erie, Pennsylvania.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, up in the northwest corner. So what other kind of animals do you have on your farm?
Absolutely. So I'm going to actually just open the gate here and walk you over to our newest resident. His name is Orville, and he just arrived here a few days ago. He was set to be euthanized, and instead he's going to spend his days here, and you guys are in for a real treat. We are also home to
Oh my
gosh.
So that's Orville. Tell us a little bit about Orville.
Sure. So Orville is a 3-week-old lamb, and he was born with some slight joint difficulties, and he wasn't really thriving. And so he's thriving as in he wasn't maybe keeping up with the rest of the lambs there. So they were going to euthanize him. And instead he came to live here. The vet's already been once and he's already doing a lot better with just a simple treatment. So really he actually would have been fine, but he's receiving the proper treatment here. And he's just going to live a really fun, playful life. He right now mostly enjoys napping from what I understand. But he'll get up and get moving soon enough.
He's a lot like all of us right now, really enjoying napping too, I think.
Exactly.
every once in a while. Give us one of your typical days at the farm. What does that look like?
Absolutely. So I'm a volunteer here, and I volunteer in the mornings. And what that looks like, and I'll walk you guys out to our other main goat and sheep barn. So what that looks like is there's about 60 residents here, comprised of some chickens, ducks, turkeys, 3 pigs, 2 pot-bellied pigs, now 3 cows, goats, sheep. I think that's it. and so everybody needs care every day. Everybody needs food and love and play. And so a morning here looks like, oh, here's Luna. The morning here looks like I get here around 7 o'clock in the morning and we go around, feed everybody, clean out their stalls. The animals receive a diet of grain, and then the sheep and the goats also always have hay and straw. And then the animals all have kind of like specific needs, like Zachy here has a neurological disorder. So he has difficulty walking, and that's why you can see the fluffy fur around his bottom. We're trying to think of a better word than bottom, but bottom will do. and the reason he has that is because we take him out on walks, and we need to have something to hold on to so we can guide him when he walks. So that's kind of what the days look like, and really just checking in with everybody to make sure that they're doing okay. But the sanctuary here is operated by the 2 executive directors who live here with all of the animals. And then the rest of us, a team of volunteers that come every day. We have a great organizer who organizes all the volunteers, and we're all in it together, working together for the mission of caring for these residents.
Wow, that is wonderful. Now, normally, are you open? You have volunteers there. Are you open to the public, or not normally? Is this a kind of a closed community?
Absolutely. So we do offer tours, and that's how I found out about these folks. Really, it was life-changing for me. I brought my daughter here on a tour, and that day my daughter and I both became vegan. And then I wrote an email the next day and I said, I have to be there again. This is such a special place. And I was able to volunteer, but we're not open to just people dropping by, because the animals are our main priority and their happiness and their lifestyle. So I think having a bunch of people in and out might be disruptive to that. But we do have definitely scheduled tours. Typically they're in person. These virtual tours are obviously a new thing with the current state of affairs of the world. But beyond that, we also teach yoga classes here, so people can practice yoga in this beautiful setting. And we also actually haven't really been having any volunteers. I think a few have started to come back this past week. So the 2 directors have been doing everything themselves for the last 6 weeks or so, which has been a tremendous effort.
Wow, amazing. And well, let me see if we have any questions here. A lot of people are saying how they really believe Lancaster is just a beautiful part of the state and of the country, and it definitely is. I can vouch for that. And Orville, Lori says that Orville is my spirit animal.
I'm right there with you, Lori.
Yeah, really, really very nice. We had a question from Linda. Is there outdoor time for the residents later in the day or open grazing?
Absolutely. So where I'll show you. So right now, I'll do a little scan of the goat barn. This is the big window. It is a rainy day here, which has been unseasonably rainy really this spring, even for spring. But this whole area I've just stepped out is a large pasture for the animals. So they typically are outside for most of the day and have the access to come in and out. You can see Best and Trueheart over there. They are mother-daughter cow. That's another thing that's really unique about this place is that there's a lot of family structures, animals living with their mothers rather than leaving their mother shortly after birth. Over there is where Willa, Charlotte, and Shelby live. They're 3 pigs. They're definitely napping right now. They're on a real eat and nap kind of a schedule, and then we have several bird areas as well.
So how do you find that, or how did the animals find you? I guess is the better question.
Absolutely. Well, it's we always say we're at capacity until we hear of another animal, and then we make room. So just like with Orville, we we're always trying to grow, and the mission is to grow. But it's through word of mouth, being connected to the local authorities, the police, the animal rights advocates, and people are in touch with us all the time. And it really is our mission that even if like maybe we don't have the ability to care for an animal that we hear about, we're always going to find a way to find sanctuary for it, being connected to other sanctuaries throughout the country as well.
Yeah.
Do you get any outside funding?
It's all donor based. So yeah, really, I mean, and grant based, we are fully nonprofit. So.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Very nice. And I'm sorry, we had the connection issues in the very first. I didn't catch your first name. What was it again?
Oh, no, that's okay. Sure. My name is Audrey.
Audrey, thank you so much for giving us the tour of the Lancaster Farm Sanctuary. And where can people go online to find out more about you?
Absolutely. Please follow us on Instagram at Lancaster Farm Sanctuary. There you'll be able to read a lot more in-depth stories about the animals here, how they came here, and just check in and see how they're doing. We are so appreciative and grateful for you folks like you, for participating in this program right now. It's just been such an incredible experience for us. We're so grateful to stay connected to people all over the world. So thank you so much.
Oh, absolutely, Audrey. And again, thank you. And I put us on a screen so everybody can see each other. We're going to give Lancaster Farm Sanctuary big kisses. And thank you so much for joining us here for Gratitude Friday and celebrating my birthday with me. Thank you, Audrey.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you. You too.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, that was awesome. Starting our morning off with some animals. And again, in case you're just joining us, welcome. So glad to have you here. This session is being recorded for a coffee cooler, just so you know. I want to give people a little sample of what we do here. And of course, I wanted to get the animals on camera as well. This is Gratitude Friday. So glad to have you here for Gratitude Friday. Let's go on for another 10 minutes or so. I want to give some shout outs and people and what you are grateful for. Go ahead and type that into the chat along with where you are zooming in from. And Tammy says, happy birthday weekend, Donna. Well, thank you so much. And also, my birthday is on Sunday, which is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there. And daughters, I know that you appreciate your moms as well. And Linda says, grateful for you, Donna. Well, thank you, Linda. And that was a great question that you had there too. So thank you for asking that. And again, just kind of type in what you are grateful for today and for this week. I am so grateful for all of you joining me here to help me celebrate and kick off my birthday weekend. Not only my birthday weekend, but Marguerite's as well. I'm going to unmute your line. Hey, Marguerite, happy birthday to you.
Thanks so much, Donna. Happy birthday to you too.
Yeah. So
Nice.
Are you doing anything special this weekend?
So it's going to be all virtual, of course. So there's a sort of, people are phoning up and saying, okay, on Sunday, when can we have like virtual happy hour, happy birthday time? So that'll be nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
And probably a couple of walks with friends,
Yeah, that'll be nice
with
too.
With the whole business, yeah.
Yeah, making you appreciative and grateful, for that. My sister's like, okay, we're going to celebrate a little bit more after this is over. We can be together again. But I have several phone calls planned myself, including with my best bud Tara, who I co-wrote that first book with, 29 Days to a Smooth Move. So really looking forward to that. So yay, Marguerite, good for you. Good for you. Let's see what else people are grateful for. Ann says, just came back from my local farm getting my greens. So grateful for all the farmers who keep us all fed. Happy birthday to you two gals. Absolutely, yes, all the people who are out there working and serving us. And so grateful for them, the truckers, the grocery store workers, of course, the hospital, the doctors, the nurses, the residents, all of that. We are very, very grateful for them. Ruth says, I'm grateful that I have everything I need, and I appreciate the prompt to notice my abundance. That's right, because where attention goes, energy flows, and we get more of that. So excellent. Nancy from Nebraska says all the donors to the GoFundMe campaign, Modern Woodmen of America, informed us they are matching donations this week. Well, that is fabulous news, Nancy. Wonderful for you and your daughter. Let's see here. Moira says, Jane, so thankful for Dawn's good news, holding you and all your loved ones in my heart and in my prayers. So I missed what that is about. Maybe somebody could update the chat and that would help me out. That would be great. Roz says, grateful for my running community for sure, which she is writing a book about, being a leader to runners out there and want to be runners out there as well. Sharon says, grateful for each day that all my friends are well and safe in these times. Yes, we are so grateful and praying for everybody's safety. Carol says, grateful for volunteers who help after Mother Nature goes on a rampage. Yes, indeed, all those angels, right, who come in and help others. Marguerite says, thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes. So happy to be here and grateful to be healthy and celebrating birthdays here and with myself. Anybody else having a birthday today or this weekend, give me a little wave. Or anybody born on the 8th, 9th, or 10th of the month. I'm sure we must have somebody here who has celebrated. Carol, all right, Carol. I'm going to unmute your line. And Roberta, too. All right, great. Hey, Carol. Whoop. Hey there. How you doing today?
I'm great. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. And what month is your birthday?
February.
February 8th, 9th, or February 10th. All right. Happy birthday to you. Birthday month to you, Roberta. Hey, whoop. Sorry. There you go. Hey, Roberta.
My biggie birthday came and went, April 8th.
April 8th. That's right. All right. See, already a month in. And how you feeling? Right? Younger.
Oh, different.
Yeah, younger is a good answer there. So thank you so much, Roberta. Very good. And let's see what else we have here. Oh, Marissa's Jane's niece, Dawn, just got the news that surgeons got all her cancer in an operation last week. So fabulous. That is fabulous news to Jane and Dawn. And more birthday wishes coming in. And let's see here. Nancy said an early Mother's Day gift, photo coffee cup. Although it is almost a safety issue today as I stare at the photos as I drink the hot coffee. Be careful, Nancy. Yeah, don't want to burn your fingers while you're doing that. Sharon says Ottawa area has snow today. I woke up at 8. It was snowing outside. That is just crazy. You're going to have a really nice summer, though, I hope. And Moira's birthday is the 10th of September. Let me unmute your line. Hey, Moira.
Hi there.
Hi, nice to see you. And what's the weather like in your area today?
It is warm. We had hot sun most of the week, but the air was cool. Yesterday, the air got warm, and it's summertime here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, glad to co-celebrate with you too. We're celebrating a little birthday anniversary there. Also, I want to give a shout out to Warren. He wasn't sure he could be here this morning, so thank you, Warren. We were able to make it before your appointment. Another one of my guest moderators that I have for the coffee cooler, and I am so grateful and appreciative too. In fact, we have 2 screens today. So I want to give some shout outs to some other people who've joined us. And let's see who else is new here. Jana, I see. Jane, of course, Sharon is here. Ruth is here. Yay. So glad to have you all here to celebrate my birthday and welcome the pets and the animals from Lancaster Farm Sanctuary. So yes, I said you're never sure what you're going to get, but we got a nice variety of animals there too. And I have to say, I have a special place in my house or my heart for cows. I love cows, especially black and white ones. They are so cute. So I was glad we were able to celebrate and see them this morning as well. If you could stick around for study hall now, please do. We're going to start study hall. And also for my Rising Stars, we're going to have our stand-up meeting at 9 o'clock Pacific time. So we'll do study hall until then. and then my Rising Stars and I will have a stand-up meeting. And for the rest of you, this has been a little sample for Coffee Cooler. I hope that you enjoyed it along with the tour of Lancaster Farm Sanctuary. For the duration, we are going to be doing Coffee Cooler every morning, every weekday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern. You are welcome to join us using my Zoom room link. Until then, this is Donna Kozik signing off from my recording. And for the rest of us, we're going to stay and study for a little while, doing writing, reading, or whatever. I do hope that you have a lovely day wherever you are.